We're going to talk about three different components here. We're going to talk about tactical execution aspects. We're going to talk about strategy, and we're going to talk about culture. So how are we going to do this? A quick overview of content. We've got basically a module a day in this program. We're going to start off with an overview, a set of cases that really deal with all of the different aspects of customer-centric strategy. We've chosen cases that go across a variety of different industrial contexts, B2B and B2C. You all have a rich set of experiences, professional experiences. The purpose of this week is to have you share those experiences. The purpose of the cases are to evoke your experience. We're going to approach this whole topic of marketing from a very, very different perspective. So we're going to have a set of cases that deal with this broad topic of customer-centric strategy, and then we're going to drill down and go into specific elements of customer-centric strategy. How do you create value? How do you deliver value? How do you capture it? And how do you sustain it? So we're living in a very dynamic time, a very challenging time, where the old way of doing things no longer works. We need new ways of handling these challenges, and we need to handle them very, very quickly. It's a much faster-paced decision-making environment. And our role is really to be a guide. So this is not the traditional teacher role. It's more of a facilitator role. We want to combine participant development and assessment, be respectful, set high standards, and encourage participant-to-participant discussion rather than pure Socratic dialogue. It's not keeping your professional identities quiet. It's really talking about challenges that you faced at work and how what we're talking about here interacts with us. And in the process, debating ideas. We like what we call creative tension in the room, where you don't just accept, you challenge. And people have a really good sense of humor in debating ideas. So don't look so worried. This is going to be fun.
But I don't want you looking at that. Think what is actually going to happen. Mark has been up all night worrying what he was going to say when I said, what would you do with price? And he said he's up 5%. Now it's your job to implement it. You're the accountant for Colonial Homes. You want to come up with a new set of numbers to replace these set of numbers.
If you don't take some very public, well-structured action, they're going to think you just don't give a damn.
You don't give a damn. In order to hold on to the trust of the public, you have to do something significant. And this is pretty significant.
Might come first if we're really solid. That's the great thing about cases, real cases. I mean, this is a real case. Everything in here is absolutely accurate. But you talk about where the real issues are, but this is a different kind of class. I don't care what the real issues are. We're going to figure out what the optimal price is, okay? All right.
It's not about what you make. It's about your customers. It's how your customers see you. So rather than thinking about what you make, it's what your customers think of you, what they're getting from you. That's your reason for being. We've responded. Very, very nice. And I'm going to miss you a lot. No one to beat up on.